Hello, my name is James Olsen from Reality Sales Training, and welcome to the Sales Reality Check. Today we're going to do a book review about flow. My students ask me a lot of times for book reviews about books that are good for us. This book is written by a fellow named Mihai Csikszentmihalyi. You can check out his last name. You can see it. It's really, it's not your standard last name. A lot of letters in there. Anyway, this Mr. Csikszentmihalyi is considered the father of the happiness movement in psychology. And so he talks about flow and how we attain that. So what does he mean by flow? Flow is when we are actively engaged in something and so actively engaged that we lose ourselves. We lose track of time. This can happen in sports, this can happen in chess, it can happen in reading, in a great movie, great conversation, sex. Okay, we lose ourselves. Okay, and this is flow. And so what he talks about is we as humans, okay, we are at our best and our happiest when we are in flow, when we're in a deep conversation, or when we're in an activity where we just forget everything. So he talks a lot about it. This is not what I would call an easy read. This is not pop culture. This gentleman is a scientist. So he talks a lot about the science of how we recreate flow in our daily lives. Okay? So how do we get the flow? We engage in things that are difficult but not too difficult. All right? What I want to talk about as far as flow, what we can do for ourselves as salespeople, daily call list. Know who we're going to call in order. Takes all the guesswork out of it. That we can just do instead of thinking. Okay? Have a weekly plan. Before you go home on Friday, plan out your next week. So your body, your mind, your subconscious is already working on the next week before we get there. Have yearly written goals. How does that create flow? Goals pull us towards our destination. Again, it's not that we're going to be non-thinking human beings, but we don't want to be thinking about the minutia while we're doing our work. Lifetime learning. I think that's great for flow. Okay? We're always thinking about new ways that we can get better at what we do for a living. People who read succeed. And I think the last thing for us to maintain flow as salespeople is exercise. It's a lot of stress, a lot of hard work that we do. Exercise will allow us to relax at the end of the day, recharge our batteries, and get ready to get in flow the next day. Flow by Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, great book. My name is James Olsen with Reality Sales Training. Appreciate you tuning in. Until next time, let's go get an order.